Have you ever had a conversation with someone and you walk away saying, "Why did I say that? What just happened there?" I've done that plenty of times, and I think most of us have had that realization that when we're in dialogue with someone or we're in a conflict or difficult conversation with them, we say things that we don't know why we say them. One of the things that we do that comes out when we're in conflict is we start bringing out patterns, learned behavior that we've had to adapt to when we get into sticky situations. When things become really stressful, we act in certain ways in order to get out of it. It's natural to do that because we've had to adapt to our environment. Maybe when we were growing up, we were in an environment where uh, our parents never talked about conflict. And if there was a conflict, nobody raised their voice. We didn't have conflict in our house, right? Or maybe people yelled and screamed every time we got into a fight. Maybe people walked out the door. Maybe others baked a cake together, sat down and ate it as they talked about the situation. Everybody's different on how they dealt with conflict. So as you grow up and you get into sticky situations, conflict, heated discussions with people, you go back to what you know. And so by reflecting on interactions that you have with people, like what just happened there, taking a few moments to really reflect on how you felt about yourself in that conflict and how you felt about that other person. And if you can start doing these little moments of reflection, these are ways to understand yourself better without judgment. And we all grew up in different families, and families that dealt with situations, conflict, heated discussions differently. We just know what we know. But if it's not working for you now, if the way that you're responding to people in conflict by shutting down the dialogue or screaming every time that you feel uncomfortable in the conversation, if that's not working for you, then finding those opportunities for reflection could be really helpful. And again, it's your choice. What's important to you? How do you want to walk away when you have a heated discussion, or a difficult discussion with someone? I always think about, I really want to walk away that I'm being true to myself, right? True to who I really am and what's important. Sometimes that means standing up to someone and getting very loud because they are being abusive, and that needs to stop. The harm needs to stop. Other times it's about really checking myself and saying, hey, I'm really out of line here. I need to step back and really see this situation better. Or it's taking a break. But the more that we can reflect on our own actions in conflict, gosh, it's going to be really helpful as we move forward and we try to make change in our own lives, but also in the world we live in. So we're able to hand it off to our kids and feel that we did everything we possibly could to make it more peaceful, to make it more just, and to make it more equitable for everyone. Have a great day.